My name's Michael Ford. I'm a producer from the West Midlands, and I'm currently developing some feature film projects, and I'm also producing promos and commercials.
My name's Narina Villa, and I'm a freelance producer-director, and I work on a range of different kind of factual programmes, commercials, promos, documentaries, factual TV.
I'm Paul Fogg, and I'm a freelance camera operator and editor.
I studied at Lighthouse after I left school. I came here, I did a 9-month production course, and there was only about 12 of us on it. And I met some really good people who I'm still in touch with and are now working in the industry in their own right.
Lighthouse helped to start my career in many ways, partly through the course that I did here, which was a great foundation, but then also at the beginning where often you don't know where to turn for your first few jobs. They did a lot of kind of saying, why don't you get in touch with this person, or so-and-so is looking for a runner. And that, I think, was absolutely invaluable. And without the staff at Lighthouse, I don't really know how I would have begun my career.
My experience at Lighthouse was really positive. I always found everyone really supportive here and always willing to encourage people who were enthusiastic about studying.
I think Lighthouse is definitely a place where it's a family, and it sounds a bit cheesy, but you leave, and some people will leave and that will be it, and they maybe won't necessarily enter the industry and they'll realise it wasn't for them. But I think they're the people who kind of stick around, and they're the kind of like the yearbook people who kind of come back and back. And if you're a graduate, you often then come across other graduates of Lighthouse and other ex-trainees, people who've been here and done it. And I think I know a lot of the people now who weren't necessarily on my year but have kind of stuck around and are part of that kind of extended family.
After I finished the Lighthouse course, I was employed as a part-time producer here, and that was really helpful because at the same time I was able to start building up a client base for my camera work and my editing.
So during my time at Lighthouse, we were making films and we were training. We were making a lot of short films, and I got the chance to direct my first shorts and produce my first shorts. And then since leaving, they've really supported me. I made a half-hour short film where they provided me with some equipment and some resources to really support that.
I made a series of short documentaries for Channel 4. Now, that wasn't made through Lighthouse as a production company, but I got the equipment from here. I found some of the contributors through people here. So even something which was kind of not directly connected, actually they really helped with.
In 2006, me and a friend were lucky enough to get awarded a digital short, which was a programme that's I think just finished last year, which awarded grants to about 6 filmmakers to make a short film through Screen West Midlands. And we produced that through Lighthouse with their support, and they helped out with our kit hire. We hired most of our crew through Lighthouse, and afterwards it was a great place to screen it as well.
Since leaving Lighthouse, I set up my own production company, and I've been developing heavily some feature film projects. I've now got a couple of those, one of which in particular is near in production. We've got a multi-million-pound budget. We've got a fantastic cast potentially assembled for it, and we're just locking in the last bits of money at the moment.
I think networking in general is very important, but for me, networking with the staff and kind of trainees and ex-trainees of Lighthouse has been really crucial actually in my career. A lot of the work that I get is from people I've met through Lighthouse, and a lot of the work that I give people will be people that I've met through Lighthouse, so it kind of works both ways actually.
I think it's really important to network and keep in contact with the staff and the trainees at Lighthouse, because you'll get an awful lot of work, in my experience, through recommendations, and the more people you work with and the more people that can see that you can do a job, the more of a chance there is that someone will ask them about, do you know a cameraman, do you know a director, do you know a sound recordist, and you'll get recommended. So yeah, I think it's very important to keep in touch with people.
I don't like the word networking. I don't really like to network, but it's kind of getting to know people, and genuinely made some really good friends on the course who are friends over kind of colleagues. So yeah, I think it's a fantastic place and people have been really good to me here.